Hey third graders, thank you for joining me at our math lesson. So please be sure you're on page 217, right? We are now going to learn about something called reduce. I don't remember if I made reducing a spelling word, like the word reduce once, but when you reduce, you make something smaller. Okay, so you take some qualities out of it to make it smaller. For example, if I wanted my backpack to be less heavy, I would take things out. I would reduce the number of items in that backpack, all right? So again, reducing means to make things smaller, and we're gonna do that here with fractions. But before we do, let's color the sections in the circles to match the fractions represented. This will be easy. So number 1A, we're just gonna color 4 of the 6 parts of this circle. So I'm just gonna color in 4. You're probably thinking, oh, can I pause this to do this part? Yeah, sure. All right. And then here, just 2 of them. And as you do this, you should notice that they are similar. They're almost equivalent. Ooh, we said that one, equivalent. Yeah, see? If I did the whole thing and I made it super nice like this, look, it's like a Pac-Man. It's very similar. If I take the lines out, if I just color in the lines, wow. So again, 4/6 is equivalent to 2/3. But look what I did here. I went from a big fraction where there were many pieces to a small fraction where there were not so many pieces. Because if I erase this, look, this happens to have a lot more pieces than here. What happened was I reduced. This is a reduced version. Okay, so it's less heavy. It doesn't have a lot of pieces. Like I said, with my backpack, if I want to make it lighter, I would reduce the number of items. I would take stuff out. Like, I don't need this. This book doesn't need to be here. I gotta take my laptop out. All of that. Same thing with B, okay? 6/8, that's a lot. Now, if I want less pieces, okay, watch. If I just color in 6 of these, and you do the same, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then 3/4. Oh man, this is like almost the whole thing. It will be very similar to 6/8. Okay, there you go. It's just reduced. It's smaller with less pieces. So again, reducing is making things smaller by taking out a few pieces. It's not eliminating like the whole fraction or the whole thing. Like if my backpack is heavy, I'm not gonna throw it away and be like, I need a new backpack. No, it just means I need to get rid of a few things. Okay, same thing here. Now, we're going to reduce these fractions by dividing by 2. They tell you what to divide by. When you get to 4th grade, you have to figure it out. You've got to think, what do I divide by? And I'll teach you when you get to 4th grade. But here in 3rd grade, they make it simple. They tell you what to divide by. And they give you that just as a practice in making things smaller. So we have 2 divided by 2, which is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And that's my reduced fraction. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And that's my reduced fraction. You can do C on your own, okay? You're just dividing by 2. Again, we do this to make things smaller, okay? And lighter, kind of like with my backpack example. Now let's do number 3 together. Oh, again, and if you ever need to pause the video to catch up or rewind, that's totally okay. Number 3, I'm gonna bar the 8. Now I'll do 7, 14. Well, I can't do 14, so I'm gonna just do 1, 7. 1 times 7 is 7. 8 take away 7 is 1. Drop the 0. Okay, not the 5, just the 0. So we're going to do this one part at a time. So it's 10 now. It's 10 divided by 7. 10 divided by 7. Okay, 7. 1 again. 1 times 7 is 7. 10 take away 7 is, oh, let's try that. 10 take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 3. 10 take away 7 is 3. Then I drop the 5. Okay, so notice how we're dropping things one part at a time. 35 divided by 7. All right. 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35. Just 5. 5 times 7 is 35. 0. Okay, now you can check on your own. 115 times 7. And I know that this is a new concept still, where you're getting used to dropping down a lot more than usual. So we're going to do B at our Zoom meeting, okay? But this is A. I wanted to do the hard one with you in the video. Not hard, but like the one that has more, because 7 is a bigger number than 4. Hopefully you get the hang of it though, because it's just dividing, but it's longer. That's why we call this long division. Alrighty. Page 2. Oh, let's do the word problem. Number 4. We're going to do 4A, and then we'll do 4B at our Zoom meeting. 4A says, if Daniel memorizes 6 Bible verses per month, how many Bible verses will he have memorized in a year? Do you remember how many months are in a year? I'll list them. January, which we just finished. February, which we are in right now. March, which is next month. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Oh, I don't have any more. November, December. So that's 12, okay? 12 months. Now I can draw the 12 months. Don't do this. Just watch me draw the 12 months. Here's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So don't draw this, okay? I'm just drawing it for you because I'm going to show you the shortcut way. If you want to draw it just because, you know, it will increase your critical thinking skills, that's fine. You can feel free to pause the video. But we have 12 months, and it says Daniel is going to memorize 6 Bible verses a month. Wow, that's good. Good for him. I should try something like that. So in January, he's going to memorize 6. So January was last month. That means he already has 6 memorized verses. It's February, so he's probably trying to memorize his 3rd verse right now, because before February ends, he wants to finish 6. How many verses does he have memorized so far? 6 plus 6. 12. Oh, okay. And then in March, he'll memorize 6, and in April, he'll memorize 6, and in May. So as you can see here, each month, he's going to memorize 6. Now, a second grade way of trying to figure out how many verses he has altogether would be to add the 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus, and then it would be kind of long. How many 6s do I have? I did this 12 times. Does that help you now? 12 times. 12 times. And how many verses is he trying to memorize a month? 6. There you go. And at our Zoom meeting, you will tell me how many Bible verses Daniel will memorize by the end of December 2021. Okay? And again, if you're wondering how did we get here at this point, can you explain it again? I will be happy to do so at our Zoom meeting. So your assignment for the rest of today is please finish, if you want to give 3B a shot, that's cool. But at least try 2C. We'll review it at our Zoom meeting. And then do 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, the brain booster looks fun. It reminds me of the activity that we did on Friday with the animal habitats. I think you can be able to do that. But here are the seat work. Not so much on paper, but I know you can be able to finish this. I know before we meet, you'll be able to finish this. Just keep it up, don't give up, and I will see you later.